Hello, amazing you. How are you doing? Welcome to Chat Hour. Now, if you're stopping by for the very first time, welcome and thank you. And if you are returning, welcome and thank you.
If you are coming for the first time, Asala Balaikum. Yeah, go. Don't enjoy too much. Listen to us.
All right, I've got Walepowpowpow in the car. Yes. Okay, so, we are talking about a certain topic, and that is independent women in marriage. Now, with the way things are changing constantly in the world, it is very evident that modern relationships dynamics have changed from what was obtainable. Yes. And now, the dynamics before: boy meets girl, and boy dates for a substantial amount of time. Boy asks for a girl's hand in marriage from her parents.
Where is the portion where the boy will browse the network?
I don't know what he's talking about, but just follow this one.
These guys,
So, and then boy and girl get married. Girl moves into boy's house. Girl begins to take care of the home. Girl submits to her husband. Girl perhaps or possibly works a modest job,
Girl gets belly.
Now, okay, girl gets belly. I start taking care of start taking care of the children and the home. And then
that kind of a thing.
Boy is the the decision maker, the head of the house, the authoritarian, the breadwinner. But it is the 21st century and things have really, really changed. We have more women steadily taking boss moves. They are gracefully climbing the career ladders. They are leading in powerful places. They are actually taking charge of businesses.
And they are still asking for equal rights.
Of course,
Let's go
because
now.
we cannot be doing the same work and then you are not paying me the same salary.
Sorry.
All right, so I think there are people who now don't like the idea of the woman, being a boss, taking boss moves and all that, because the reason I'm saying this is because let's use the Funke, Akindele and JJ's skills separation story as an example. So I found out online that a lot of people are not still comfortable with a woman being independent in this day. And the reason I said that, we had people saying stuff like, never move into a woman's house. Once you move into a woman's house, she will treat you anyhow. Never eat a woman's food without paying money. Never
knock without settling the woman.
You get as if things are transactional or something of that sort.
They go now. Where will they go now?
All right, so Wale, what is it with independent women in the 21st century, in 2022, in marriages? Do you think that people cannot balance things out? Do you think that, because I don't know, maybe some people are still living under the stone or something. No. What is the problem people have with the independent woman?
The independent woman is a blessing. Let's be sincere with ourselves. But the problem lies with the ego of the man. There are so many great people in this world that have come and gone that their wives were wealthier than them.
Okay.
And they had a beautiful, loving marriage. There are 1,001 people out there right now watching us, subscribing to this channel, whose wife earned more than them. And you cannot hear them. It has to do with the attitude and the ego, the man's ego and the woman's attitude. Now, if I have a friend who were talking coincidentally about a month or two ago, and was talking about his children were in school in Lekki, one expensive school. Okay. And I'm like, guy, they try. He say, me, I don't lie, my wife, they paid the rent they paid the school fees for the last 3 years. Me, I don't know how to hide them. And God will bless her for me because she's making things easy for me. Now, that tells me that woman is matured in her delivery. She will not say because she's the breadwinner, start doing falafolo, doing kitty, doing katakata, no go drink water, no go fit drop cup. That kind of level. But at the end of the day, a lot of men are not comfortable with women being in charge because that is like getting a demotion at work. Psychologically, you believe you can't do gra-gra. You are not the man anymore. You are not, because you can't do anything.
But two have become one.
One.
You are together. You are married.
Finance has divided it. Money is an evil thing. My papa, may so rest in peace, will tell you that even me, your papa, when it comes to money, there's no father, there's no son. Money intoxicates. Money brings out the real you. So if you marry a woman and she's really the person you marry, if she becomes richer than Dangote, you are still an oga. I have friends that they will tell you that, see this car, my husband just bought me this brand new car. Oh, God bless my husband. And then when you talk to the husband, she's not that bought it. She just doesn't want to be embarrassed.
Okay.
You don't hear those ones a lot. You don't. But the ones you will hear is it because you are making money? That's why because some of them now, because they are making money, they want to be spending money. And the man is not comfortable.
Are you sure it's not the man who just has the complex?
No, that's where the complex comes in. Because it feels like I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be buying this for you. I'm supposed to so that I can tell you sit down. So I can tell you are not going out. It's my house. But if she's paying the rent, thunder fire you if you say you can't go out. Now you go pack out now. So it depends on the value system in the marriage.
Yeah. Now we don't even know what was happening in JJ's Skills and Funke Akindele's marriage. I saw that a lot of people online just started blaming the woman. Oh, once a woman is richer than you, what if that was not the problem in the first place?
You see,
why do we have a problem with a woman doing well?
You see, that's why if you're a person like Funke Akindele and the level you've reached in your career and the pedigree of person you are, if you let such talks get to you, you will drop. Because some people are frustrated. They are looking for where to vent their anger. And if a cockroach should cross the road, they will abuse the cockroach. So when they see a person like JJ Skills is my friend. No, Jerry Cambia, JJ Skills is my friend. Funke Akindele is my friend. Not that, hey, buddy, like they say in India, but we've done interviews, we've interacted on 1 or 2 occasions. And I think what happened in their marriage is nobody's business. Because when they toast themselves, come to my house, come and see where I stay. And I know they deal. And I don't know the arrangement between them in the first place. And I don't know the kind of relationship they get. Any way take be knowing the two of them. Russia is invading Ukraine now. They are neighbors. Everybody has their own thingy. So for me, Funke Akindele and JJ Skills case is just one-off. It happens. You'll be shocked in 3 years' time you hear they are married again. Never put a mouth in marriage matter, because there was a case recently of a man and a woman that got divorced, and the man is still going to browse the woman. So for Funke and JJ Skills, people should not just disturb themselves.
Oh, okay.
They get their own problem.
Yeah, but now...
Nonsense people, go and find work. Lazy youth.
But we're just talking about independent women in marriage. Now, some people have thought that, okay, the other time that we had this discussion, we're just talking briefly. Yeah. And then you said that, we're just thinking about, the title, and he came up with, are independent women their own problems?
Yeah, independent, what that means is, at times in life, your success can be your problem. There's so many people that success. Look at this. A lot of artists. I can't remember this guy's name again, who committed suicide because he was successful. A lot of people that are in the public eye have become successful will tell you they can't do the things they used to do the way they used to do it.
Yeah.
So at times it's a problem for them. So Funke Akindele, being the person she is, haven't reached that level in her career. If she sneezes, some people will say she didn't sneeze right. You don't know the deal. You don't know. If you don't know, don't put mouth. Don't assume. Because you, in your own marriage, you and your wife have one agreement. And no two marriage is ever the same. Don't get it wrong. No two marriage. No matter what, there's something different. Then thirdly, in a relationship, I say this a lot. Okay, you marry this person, you're loving and kissing and everything, but things change. Your attitude will change. Your health-wise, you will change. You will grow. You start getting old. Financially, it might be good or it might be bad. Spiritually, anything can happen. People change. So don't ever, if you are ready to have a lasting marriage, you must evolve with the marriage. There'll come a time.
Both of you should evolve.
There's not one person.
As this person is doing it, let the other person be doing it.
Now, if you are going to evolve, you can't evolve on your own, because it's two, like you said, two have become one. So you have to evolve together. You have to learn to give and take. We are not talking about Funke or JJ's that may be their problem. It's about independent women, successfully independent women. Independent women are taking over. Now, sister doesn't sing, who run the world? Girls, who run? Now, because they are tired of men to a large extent, and women are pushing harder to get to the top.
Because of course I believe that we all have purposes in this life.
Yeah.
If you,
mine is to enjoy.
I mean, that you are married does not mean that you should not still fulfill your purpose, because I don't think that marriage is like the full stop.
Let's look at it now.
And people get married. Some people get married and they think that that is like the achievement and they stop. But the thing is that you have purposes in life. You as the man, you as the woman, and you want to pursue it. But then when one party is now not liking the fact that the other person wants to pursue their purpose, people should be happy. People should reach the apex in their life, in their career, should be allowed to grow. So when you now have a wife and you feel in this century that that woman should not work or should not be an independent woman, or once she's an independent woman, she's a threat to you.
But wait now, why do people marry in the first place? I always say this. People marry for different reasons. Some people marry because of the name of the person they are marrying. Oh, she's now Mrs. So and so Dangote. Some people marry for religious reasons. Some people marry because at the end of the day, they want a situation that they can be associated with this family. Some people marry because they are getting old. Some people marry because of money. Some people marry because of title. Once I marry this man, I'm going to be the first lady, or I'm going to be Ayas. It's looking like it's getting there. So if the reason for your marriage has expired, you have problem. If the reason a man married you is to keep you at home, and now you are becoming successful, marriage has expired now, because that is not the reason why you married. So why don't people talk? CEO, ask me.
So it has to do with communication.
It's basic now. CEO, as I did like this, so how many men will allow their wife to go and do marketing job? They will not allow, because they know what it entails. Now, is that stopping her from reaching the apex of her career? Because life has taught us trust nobody 100%. For me, we've seen situations where a wife at home, normal wife, God-fearing wife, gets a job, and the next thing she starts keeping late night, and then the next thing, me and Oga, we have to go for a conference in Abuja, and I'll be gone for the weekend. Madam Egbagbarale. It's not that bad. Those are the kind of women that give this kind of situations bad name when they start making small money. And a lot of men do not go to that extent of knowing about the past of their partner. Some people have poverty in their bloodstream. So when they get little chance and see money, they are ready to do anything. Forget the husband. Who are you? They are just a furniture. And don't so worry, this is the person paying. But when a woman is successful and she doesn't make it obvious to the world, I have the money.
But is that a problem if she makes it obvious to the world that she has the money?
You are creating problem. Let me tell you why you are creating problem. Because it is the man that married you to love, to care, to cherish, to this, to that, to that, to that, to that, to that. He has a major share. So if a woman is successful, she obviously has taken that power away from you. And men, what do men use? It's all about ego. A man can go and jump in the sea for you, depending on how you tell him. You can tell the person to go to hell, and he will look forward to the journey. It depends on how you told him or how you communicated. So when you see a successful woman, it's a blessing for a man who is sensible. But some men grew up with a system that, okay, my mom was a full housewife. I saw what my dad did to her. I can never be in that position. Now, there's paternity leave now.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to some countries, the women work, the men are at home. And they don't see anything wrong in it. The one is to just drink beer, watch TV, play video games. But a lot of men see it as you are taking our role away. So when they see a successful woman, they are uncomfortable. Because they feel that's the only thing that's keeping her as my wife. That's the only control I have on her. But if you and your wife have an understanding, she will build a house and tell the whole world you built it. The only issue there, like I said, is about communication. Not that you now do that, the man will now have issue. The man's family will now be threatening that it's our husband's house. Just do it in your own name. But let the man take the glory. There's nothing a man wants more than that. It's all about glory. It's all about our ego. I'm a man. I'm a man. What do men use to do competition when it comes to women? Is who can spend more now. You spend more, they listen to you. You don't spend more because a woman wants security. A lot of people mistake it for financial gain. Now money woman wants. It's just security. Even if you don't have money, but the woman feels secured with you, which means she knows your vision, she knows what you want to do for life. She know the kind of person where you be. She will stay there. It is if you start changing that there's a problem. So for me, not that you're a lazy man. And you know the funny thing, you women, you know a lazy man. Even if you make money, I know this one is lazy. All he knows is I want to please, give me. No, a man whose wife is more successful than him still goes out to hustle, comes back home, and your wife is buying something of 20,000, and you still cough out 2,000 to buy something. They will appreciate it, unless she's not your wife. You just put her for house. Because some people say that's what your mate they do. For me, a successful woman is a blessing to a sensible man.
A blessing to a
sensible man. Because some men don't get sense. They see their cup as half empty. They don't see it as half full. Unless, of course, if the woman get comma, say that one, don't be fault now. She mean, I mean, they pay. No, some people like to brag at other people's failure. We've seen situations where when things were good, the man was my love, my love, my love. COVID came, the man lost his job. All of a sudden, it becomes, and I saw your mates they do. She was never your wife. You just they waste time.
So that sensible man, what he wants right now is what for
when I say sensible man, a man that doesn't see his cup half empty, but half full, depending on the attitude of the other party, because your partner is a business.
Depending on the attitude.
They say marriage is a contract. It's a business. If you don't know, you just put sentiment. You are not doing a game, we divide straight away. So if a man is sensible, look at the body language. This woman is successful. Look at the body language. Is it the kind of woman that will be telling on her friends about how successful she is and blah 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 blah? You know, if you are sensible, although don't try this. If you are sensible, start planning how to get out. Yeah, because that
get
kind
out
of
to work.
No, as in even no. Let me tell you what I mean. I'm sorry to say, planning to get out because whatever she says will always be here. Look at this useless man. That's what your mates they do. This one will say you don't get anything again. Your time don't go, Joe. Even if he becomes a multi-billionaire, that thing will say be ringing in your head. So for me, what I'll say is this woman doesn't like you. If it is only when you have money she likes you, then forget that marriage. Because only God provides. And if God takes it away from you, the woman will go away with you soon. But there are some women that are through thick and thin. Make you they drink Gary, they go drink out with you. That's what I mean by a sensible man. You must look at the body language of the woman. Don't assume, never assume. We've seen so many marriages that they did society where they block road, block streets, kill cow, kill camel, kill elephant. It no last 6 months. And you go see person will be saying, you just wear petrol slippers with your wife, go registry, and they're sit together. It's all about communication and being sensible. So, if your wife is more successful than you, if your wife is making more money than you, be sensible as in, look at the body language. Is she going to flaunt it and make you feel stupid? And then you to check yourself. Because it's like...
You can have complex naturally.
No, it's natural now. It's natural to have complex. It's natural for your ego to be bruised. That's why you have to be sensible. Because this life...
So talk to that man who, you know...
That sensible man or the inside or the stupid one.
The stupid one.
You see, to all my colleagues in stupidity, because I've been stupid as well, I had to learn the hard way, honestly. I had to learn the hard way. And I thank God for my wife because I tell her every time she teaches me things that she doesn't even know. She teaches me unconsciously. This is not the kind of person I was when I started. Today, I think I'm a much better person.
Wow.
I always tell this to women. Always look for a bad boy who is a good man. A bad boy who is streetwise, a good man who has the fear of God. That's the best kind of man to marry. Now, secondly, to those stupid men, which have been warned before, all it takes is for you to sit down and think. Your background goes a long way. Some people didn't have it. They're not ready to take chance. Person when no get shoe when they grow up. If you get money, now shoe you go first go buy. Person when no get clothes, when you say if you come out, it means they take a laugh. If you get money, now clothes they buy you. So shine your eye. It is not going to be like this forever. If your wife is more successful than you, don't see it as a threat. Don't just you because hey, God forgive me. I hope my wife won't see this shot. I hope she's not watching. Your wife today can be Mrs. Bello tomorrow. Your wife today can be another man's wife tomorrow. I just read one story now about one governor who died in plane crash, where get plane crash, where they carry go America, Texas, who died in 2017. One of these governors, his wife just got married to a younger man 2 years ago, 2 years after his death. woman can come. Now your picking be your picking. So if your wife is more successful and she tells you what she does, see dear, see this business, I did this business and I got this. See that event that I went to do for them, I got so money. When she's spending, you have a rest of money. At least I know what she they do. But she just come, don't bring her come. From where? Before rent due, she don't say, honey, hold this. You should be man enough to know the source of your wife's income. In as much as it's not fair, she doesn't know your own. Yeah, most men don't.
Yeah, I know, and I wonder why.
Because men have responsibilities. What's your own? You're not supposed to know about this kind of things now. It's a man thing.
I think it's a problem because two
it's
have
not
become
a problem.
one.
Don't forget these two have become one. Two can become 22.
So everybody should bring their stuff to the table. Let's know.
No, there's a limit to which you can bring. You don't bring everything.
When it comes to the man. But when it comes to the woman, you bring everything to the table.
You are supposed to be submissive. Huh?
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, but
you're supposed to respect your woman.
You see, I respect my woman. And when my wife will not even, but if my phone is here, is ringing, my wife will not carry it. Let it ring from now to 217. Because what is it? But
so we're not going to derail. So you said that you should be.
We're not derailing. It's only in one package.
Yes, you should be sensible enough to know your wife's source of income.
Yeah, without being aggressive or fatal. Where did you get this money? You, this woman. You can tell a monkey to jump, and the monkey will jump. I will not know you told him to jump. Honey, man, you are making it. This your business is booming. God will bless you at this business. It will be better with this business. In fact, self, I'm even thinking, self, I don't even know. Can I get it? It's all about communication. I have a friend.
People will say,
you understand? I have a friend that the husband used to go night clubbing, and then when the husband comes back, she's always waiting, ready to fight the man. Yeah, irresponsible. One day, the mom of the babe told her, if he comes back, tell him welcome. Put hot water in the bathroom, let him bath. Put food in the cooler. Let him chop and go and sleep. She said the first time she did it. So she was not comfortable. The guy ate and he was like, what's happening? He went to sleep. The next weekend, because the guy goes down virtually every weekend, the next day she did it. It was the man that was talking. It was me and Kayode. We went to one club here. Then from there, if you see all these women there, I tell them, look at these useless people. We drag, they go talk. Oh, mama, jaboni. But if you come home and you bring fight, you will lock up. That's how you get things out of people now. It's not fight. So, like we were saying, if your wife is more successful than you, don't let it get to you. Because if it is your mother that is successful, you'll be happy for her. And you know, wives play that mother role too. The only problem is, like I said, body language. What kind of person is she? Now, when person get money, they know their true nature. So with that being said, all those sensible men, I give you thumbs up.
So thank you so much, Wale, for coming through all the time.
I'm coming again. We are coming with another topic again. You don't know anything.
Thank you so much for watching. Would really like to know your thoughts. What do you think about this video? Would like to have your thoughts down there in the comment section. Now, if you have not subscribed to this channel,
let me tell you something. If you never subscribe to this channel, you're amazing. You're amazing. I swear to God, you're amazing. So don't be a Joneser.
Alright, so subscribe, turn on the notification bell, okay? And do not forget to kindly smash the like button, okay? Come your way again. Let the conversation continue.